All right, watching out for you right now. The goal in Colorado is making the COVID-19 vaccine available to the more than 4.5 million people who live in our state. Well, 2 months since the immunization started, we're at close to 10%. Is that good or bad? Bill Folsom looking into the numbers. He's live at the health department with an update. Bill?
Yeah, El Paso County, like most other counties in our area, is right in line with state with a vaccination rate at around 10%. If you were to look at those 2 months and run a continuous average of what's been happening, that rate, looking ahead, it would take more than a year to get people vaccinated. But the data pros here say that's not the way to look at it. You need to look at the first couple of weeks and then compare that to the current couple of weeks, and you'll see momentum is happening. The number of people in El Paso County with at least a first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine is at just over 70,000. Consider close to 540,000 people in the county are eligible to get vaccinated.
Every week has been an increase.
Father Yucana tracks COVID data for the county. Rather than looking at a running total, he says it is better to compare early weeks to later weeks of vaccinations. It shows momentum.
Just to put this within context, the week of the 7th to the 13th, our clinics administered more vaccines than the first 5 weeks combined.
When vaccinations started mid-December, the doses given in a day were in the hundreds. At the 1st of January, the average was just over 1,000 a day. Now,
within the last 4 or 5 days, we've had a 7-day average of more than 3,000 doses a day. This is the first time we're hitting that 3,000 mark.
So averaging 3,000 a day over the past week, and within that week there was one day where they had over 5,000 doses that were given out. Compare that to the 1st of January. The highest day then was just over 1,000. Rob?
Yeah, Bill, and earlier this month we reported on the shortage that El Paso County was receiving from the state on those doses. So are they making up the difference that they promised?
Yeah, they are. But last week they sent an extra 25,000 doses, and that is helping our numbers. But it is not the only thing helping our numbers. Johnson & Johnson vaccines, they are on the way in the next couple of weeks. And then the current people manufacturing, they are increasing production. So we're talking about that momentum. It's going to increase even more in the weeks ahead. Watching out for you, Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.